Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy and kill his cousin right in front of him.
Will they perform if they have money right in front of them? Yes, the admirals win. Yes, all three of them win against Naruto and Sasuke, Ninja Jesus, and his fucking emo boyfriend. That is what One Piece fans would want me to say. And if I disagree, I'll just get called a Naruto glazer and called bias. So now that that's over, I'm glad you asked if the admirals can perform, because we all know Naruto and Sasuke would perform. Let me see if I can make it easier for the admirals to win this fight. Let's actually take out Sasuke and just make this a 1v3. Sage of Six Paths Team Naruto versus the three admirals. Cause they knew better to not use the adult forms. That's a different league of power. I'm taking out Sasuke because if Sasuke even fucking glances at them, they're already under Genjutsu. And at this point, Sasuke's Genjutsu was already on the level of Infinite Tsukiyomi, seeing as it had the ability to counter it. So since Kaguya used Genjutsu on the human race before they even accumulated chakra, this makes Genjutsu absolutely broken outside of its verse. Why would anybody be surprised though? Sasuke used Genjutsu on 9-tailed beasts at the same time, and one of them, which is 50%, has a planetary statement. And they don't even have the same components as humans. They're purely made out of chakra. So let's talk about it. How would the three admirals do against this version of Naruto? First, we've got Aokiji. He's an ice man. So he can manipulate ice, create ice, and freeze almost anything he sees. Akainu, who straight up has magma as his power. He's a magma man. He just burns and destroys everything with his magma. It's pretty simple. And Kizaru, who is a light man. He can create light and become light and move at the speed of light. You can easily get all three of them to faster than light plus, seeing as they're relative to a Gear 5 Luffy, since Kizaru is in the latest episodes. And they're all generally decent at using Haki, which is armament Haki and observation Haki. We've never actually seen them use Future Sight or Conqueror's Haki or Conqueror's Coding. The admirals have shown that they scale relative to old-timers who are still pretty strong like Garp, but Aokiji would be relative to somebody like Garp in the mid-range, seeing as he couldn't take him out on his own and he needed people to team with him. And the same goes for Akainu. He could barely take on a dying Whitebeard with fucking cancer and bullets and holes in his body. So they'd scale low to mid relative to a dying old Whitebeard who is stated to be planetary with his devil fruit if he causes enough destruction over time. So I wouldn't say that the admirals scale directly to Whitebeard, seeing as he wasn't in his prime, he was dying, and he never used his full power, and even then there's still no planetary feats. Just a statement. So I'd say they'd scale at a continental to multi-continental range at best. All of that just for my goat to sweep. Naruto is so much stronger than continental and planetary that it's not even funny. Boruto spoilers in 3, 2, 1. In the most recent chapter of Two Blue Vortex, they showed us and confirmed for us that if your chakra is not even relative to the likes of your opponent, you're not damaging them. And what did Naruto do to the likes of Kaguya? Well, not only is he seen to be able to clash with her attacks, which are durability negation, if you know you know. Not only is he capable of clashing with Kaguya in a physical strength contest, he also overpowers her, slamming her into bedrock. Not only is he capable of pressuring Kaguya, forcing her to run away, he can also quite literally blitz and damage her. If this had hit her torso, she's cut in half. Meaning Naruto is high relative to the likes of Kaguya. Where does Kaguya scale? She summons and moves around her space-times, which are relative to the Naruto universe in size, because they're all alternate dimensions, and she threatened to even destroy one and start a new one right after. Kaguya is in the G League. The fuck would admirals do? Naruto out here boxing with the character that's just straight up low multiversal or universal if you want a lowball. But no, let's just put him against multi-continental fodder anyway. If you've made it to this point of the video, I appreciate you for actually listening. Because I know there's going to be a One Piece fan that comments, how is Naruto going to damage a Logia? Number one, let's get this straight. You don't need to damage, and you don't even need to kill your opponent to win a fight. All admirals are a component of nature, light, magma, and ice. A divine state is gifted from the ancestor of ninja that uses the principle of all creation to command all things in nature. Meaning since Naruto already scales above the likes of the admirals, there is nothing stopping Naruto from bending them to his will. Meaning just with one touch of creation of all things, there is nothing stopping Naruto from completely changing the nature of their devil fruit itself, or even nullifying and just straight up stopping the nature of their devil fruits. This is not a no limits fallacy. He can really do this. And if you're gonna talk about the Logia's tangibility, just give it a rest, bro. Naruto can physically grab portals. Portals are intangible. Like, for example, try to imagine yourself grabbing space. You can't grab it. Naruto can interact with limbo clones that aren't in his physical realm. This is even more impressive than interacting with fucking ghosts, cause they're not even there. And he can even make his shadow clones do the same thing. And he can make his shadow clones as strong as him, equal to himself. Why is Naruto the one verse One Piece fans wanna fuck with so bad when this verse completely counters your own? Haki is a power that lies dormant in people everywhere. The ability to sense spiritual energy and overpower enemies is something everyone possesses to some degree. Meaning Haki at its core is spiritual energy, meaning any Logia would get affected by anyone with spiritual energy. Stop the gaslighting. People keep claiming that I say chakra and Haki are the same thing. I've never said that in my life. I said a part of chakra is already spiritual energy. That part would give them access to damaging a Logia. And in terms of speed, it's just not close at this point. Naruto's Speed Blitz Kaguya, a person who could make chakra traverse from the Naruto universe all the way into a different space-time, which is our own universe. Not through teleportation, but through actual travel speed. The fact that I haven't needed to even talk about the Truth-Seeking Orb, which is literally the easiest win con for Naruto in this fight, these things can straight up just deatomize the admirals as a whole, erase them completely. It even goes as far as to affect a person's soul. It takes another level of delusion to even think these guys are rocking with Naruto, the Naruto Uzumaki.